Okay, the players are taking up their positions. Anthony, you've been out there very recently. Any wind advantage, you think?
Yeah, nothing overly dramatic at the moment from what I can tell. I think North Hobart usually is okay. We may see the wind pick up a little bit as the day goes on, but I don't think we could probably ask for better conditions than what we have at the moment. The bit of snow on the mountain behind us, Maxie, but beautiful day down here in Hobart.
Yeah, us Launcestonians experienced snow during the week. It was very dramatic. First time since 1921 we had that much snow, and so interesting weather-wise. But we're going to have a great game here. It's fantastic to have the TSL underway. Thanks to our sponsors, Telstra Stores, Quadrant Mall, Brisbane Street Mall and Kings Meadows. Thanks for your support. First bounce, TSL match of the day. Here's Anthony Osborne.
In the middle here at North Hobart Oval, Hamish Allen and Tim Auckland to do battle. Bounce favouring Hamish Allen, who just thumps it forward, finds a teammate, immediately tackled. There, nice tackle laid by the Launceston player in Miller Hodge, but the D's have the numbers at the back of the centre square as they go to half forward. North Hobart with the first attacking foray of the afternoon. Driving ball in the Jake Steele direction, a little too low for him. He's immediately tackled. Angus Norton there in support. Launceston players converge and will have a ball up inside the Demons attacking 50. Jake Steele's become a real focal point for them inside forward 50, the Devils player. Really excited to see how he goes today.
So look at some matchups that are happening early on. Here as Hardy goes in the ruck. He's unopposed. He swings out of the tackle. Left foot, hooking kick. Straight in the air, not the required measure. Jake still flies high. And then in there is Angus Norton. He's tackled immediately. Be a ball up inside attacking 50. So look at some matchups here. And Mitch Thorpe up against Bailey Walker. That was to be expected. It's going to be a huge battle today as Jake Smith wins the ruck tap out. Out now here towards Cunliffe. Cunliffe on the right foot swings for goal. Is it going to make the distance? It does. First goal, North Hobart. To the cheers of the home crowd, and it's Troy Cunliffe who gets that first one. And gee, they're getting around him. That was a great goal. He swung around that right foot for about 35 out, and North Hobart lead 1 goal. Launceston yet to score, Maxie.
Yeah, just to start, the home team were after Dave, full of confidence. Right from the beginning, moved the ball forward, as Anthony called it. A bit unlucky with the kick coming in. They probably could have scored from a direct hit on the entry about 30 or 40 seconds before that.
So the ball back with umpire Sam Bridges in the middle, just waiting for players to get in their positions. Exactly the start the Demons would have been after. Hamish Allen, Tim Auckland. This is going to be a fascinating duel in the ruck throughout the afternoon. Allen once again wins that one down, but only down the throat of Jay Blackberry, who just hacks the ball inside 50. He's got some targets there. Mitch Thorpe does the roving, gets around on his right boot. Dylan Riley's the target. Sam Collins engages with him and does a really good job to hold things up and take the ball out of bounds. Now Dylan Riley leading the Hudson medal at the moment, and that matchup with Sam Collins is going to be a fascinating battle all afternoon. Collins known for being a very attacking defender, so I'm keen to see how he goes in a defensive role. Thorpe wins that one down up against Allen. The Demons are set upon Cunliffe getting his hands on the football early, wrapped up in a tackle. So a ball up inside the Blues forward 50. Launceston's first real look at the goals here, Dave.
Yep, and they've been a dangerous forward line team all year as Hamish Allen wins a tap, only as far as Harper. Don't argue, he's caught and will be penalised. Good tackling back play there by Michael Fisher. 2 Fisher boys joining North Hobart this year. Been impressive. So here's Michael Fisher now. Kicks up the line here towards the wing. Hardy front position. Off hands. Blackberry evades him. Taken there by Cunliffe again. Busy early. And it's going to be a ball up. Of course, Troy Cunliffe coming from the SFL.
Yeah, it was Clarence a couple of years ago, but went back to Lindisfarne last year. Injury interrupted season, but a 2-time Leach medalist. He's a class player.
Dunellen picks it up, kicks inside 50. Here's Riley. Gets loose there from Collins. As Anthony said, great matchup that one. Experienced player at TSL level. Player finding his way. One of the great Devils players in this North Hobart side. Boundary throw in about 5 metres around from the right behind post. Nice high throw in. Front position Thorpe. Over the back Allen. Cunliffe gets it. Little handball away down to McCulloch. McCulloch kicks towards the wing on the right street side of the ground. Races on. Jamison House can't get it. Here's Walker. Impressive. Kicks inside 50 to space. And the space is taken up there by Ryan Tyrrell, who relieve across half-back. North Hobart 6, Launceston yet to score.
Demons certainly looking dangerous with ball in hand, but at the moment with Ryan Tyrrell. Kicks to the outer side, looking for a target. Pack forms at a great mark taken.
Hines.
Really good work from Hines. A great addition back into the Launceston setup. He goes inboard. He finds his teammate Miller Hodge. He's got a runner on the outside in Jake Smith. Let's see what Smith does with it as he just dances and weaves his way down the wing. Ball goes inside 50. Got a couple of targets there. Thorpe stuck at the back behind a couple of players. North Hobart end up just extracting the football. The kick goes a matter of metres. Some slick work there from Will Pepin out of defence. But the ball is still in a dangerous position here for the North Hobart defenders. Launceston just outside their attacking 50, just trying to heave the ball forward. North Hobart player and Sam Caswell wrapped up in the tackle. So a stoppage on the corner of the centre square. We've played just under 5 minutes. North Hobart 6, Launceston yet to score.
Palfreyman, kick away, semi-smothered. Well done, Bailey Walker against Thorpe, takes it away. Handball, Pepin, little one over the top's errant. Now it's taken by Big Auckland. His kick smothered nicely there by Bailey Walker. Second effort. Spills out of bounds, 70 metres around from Launceston's goal. They trail by 6 points. Late changes, Finlay Poke out for the Demons. Hugh Williams Jr. in. And out for Launceston, Musica out and Bowen Pearce in. From the boundary throw in, Auckland tries to take it. North Hobart player tries to burrow through. Caswell's in there. Kick smothered now. Caswell still working hard. He can't escape the tackle of Miller Hodge. The earlier games today, it was in the under-18s. Launceston 59 defeated North Hobart 40. And in the Development League, it was Launceston 10-9-69. North Hobart 3-5-23. Fletcher Seymour takes it. Hands to Bristow. Bristow around the corner. This will float out of bounds on the full. Doesn't matter as Collins takes the ball anyway. So, free kick. Collins in the back line. The Blues trail by 6 points.
Collins forced to play on. Risky kick, ends up finding a target. So the Demons just across half back at the moment. He's got a couple of short options in Hugh Williams Jr. who opts to go down the line. In the end, a great tackle laid by Jack Donnellan. Just a little bit too lax there with the Demons. Jack Donnellan's going to bring this ball inside 50 with interest and hits Dylan Riley on the chest. Sam Collins just caught behind. Made a bit of contact. A few Launceston fans were asking the question about whether Riley would be given an advantage. So Riley opts instead of a shot on goal, finds Mitch Thorpe nice and close. And for those watching on the stream, it is Baxter Norton wearing the number 20 today. So Mitch Thorpe to have his first meaningful look at the goals here today. He's going to be kicking from about 45 metres out. Makes his approach now, crosses the pane of 50. That ball's always to the right-hand side for a minor score. So the Blues are on the board for the first time today. They're one behind. The Demons 1 goal straight. We've played 7 minutes in North Hobart Oval.
And that jumper change there, taking the mark there is Baxter Norton, back in his traditional number 20. So in the long sleeves, kicks outside defensive 50. Oh, Jake Steele, big fly, can't take it. Nathan Hardy taken over the boundary line. So high fly there from Jake Steele, who wanted up from the forward line. He goes back there now. He's manned by Bowen Pearce. Jamison House a bit loose there in the back line. We'll get to Maxi in a minute. We haven't had too many breaks in play at the moment. Here's Donnellan burrowing in. Goes in again as Jack Donnellan. Maxi, have you seen things through the first 7 or so minutes?
Yeah, look, the heat's on for both sides at the moment, isn't it, Dave? And one thing I've noticed, Blackberry seems to be doing for Launceston a bit more on the ball at the moment.
Auckland wins a tap. Palfreyman round the corner, up here towards Thorpe. Over the back, there's a loose man there. As Hugh Williams Jr. Thorpe again, little dribble kick toward the goals. Here's Wright. Alec Wright takes it, easy as you like, kicks it through for Launceston's first goal. So smart play there from Thorpe. He was going for goal or trying to centre it anyway, and Alec Wright was there in the right spot, right time. It's 1 goal, 1-7 Launceston, North Hobart, 1 goal straight, 6.
He wasn't going for the centre of the ground then, Dave. He was going for goal, and I probably would have went through even if Alec Wright didn't grab it there. But to be certain that it does get the 6 points for him, he had to grab it. It was bouncing and finished off a bit of accomplished work there. But like I said earlier, we've seen Jay Blackberry playing on ball a bit more already today than what we have the last couple of weeks when we've watched Launceston. So that's a good sign, and shorter ground, he's a fantastic kick. If he gets clear, he can deliver it very well into the forward line.
Back in the middle, decisively won down by Hamish Allen. He's getting the better of that duel early against Tim Auckland as plenty of bodies converge on this football. The umpire will take it back. Again, just before that goal there, some really good work from Jack Donnellan laying that tackle. I know he was a late inclusion a couple of weeks ago, but he adds a lot of grunt to this Launceston side. Again, he's involved there. Sandrick dishes the ball out to his teammate and Paddy Walker. Drives the ball inside 50 for the Demons in the Hardy direction. Jake Smith does well. He did a terrific job on Havea last week as the Blues repel. Brodie Palfreyman on the outer side. Opts with the hands over the top to find Fletcher Seymour. Some good work on the mark there again by the Demons. Jaden Charlton laying the smother and out of bounds in front of the George Miller stand at North Hobart Oval. Beautiful conditions. A healthy contingent in at the ground, all things considered. So that ball comes back into play. Allen and Auckland again do battle. Allen again won that one down. Fletcher Seymour is the player to pick it up off the ground, though, as the Blues look to drive it down the outer wing. Thorpe is going to be the target. Outbodied in the end. Nice work there from Walker. He helps to go into the middle, finds his namesake in Patrick Walker, who opts to go further wide still, and Jake Steele, who's become an integral member of this North Hobart outfit, looks far more confident this season as he continues to develop as a key forward. He goes down the line, not his best work. Jamison House read that from a mile off, and he takes an uncontested mark in the end. Defensive side of the wing for the Blues. He's going to kick it back down to where it came from. Still the target, he flew high, unable to take down the mark. Launceston with the players at ground level as Jared Dakin just hoists that ball inside 50. The Twin Towers are there and Riley and Thorpe, but in the end, North Hobart have the numbers. Bailey Walker brings it outside defensive 50 and hits up Jaden Charlton.
He gets it on further now towards Baxter Norton. His little kick finds Reeves. Right half forward, just forward of the wing. So Reeves was lively against North Launceston a couple of weeks ago up at UTAS Stadium. He signals he's going long, and he does, looking for Hardy. Smith front position takes the defensive mark. It's out of bounds on the full. So Smith and Tyrrell. So you've got Ryan Tyrrell, Maxie. He's good back there. He's done some sweeping kicks already this quarter.
Yeah, he has. Very confident on his left foot, which is his preferred, and playing on the right side of the ground to clear it for the Blues.
Jake Smith down the wing. Long. Clears right. Clears everybody. Out of bounds on the right street wing, which is the old stand there, the Georgia Miller stand. It's populated by the Launceston D-League and under-18s. They've congregated over there. Enjoying in the sunshine here at North Hobart Oval. Tight start to the game, very even. Launceston by a point. Auckland gets it down. Beautifully sharked there by Sandrick. Kicks into the centre of the arena. Finds Menzie, who leads out strongly and marks. Jason to the centre circles. Kicks low inside 50. Good mark. That's Jeffrey Fisher, number 23 with the sleeves. And he's marked fair way out. Jake Smith on the mark will be about 45 out. Slightly left of centre. So he's backing himself to kick it. Jeffrey Fisher, no, he goes short. Oh, here's Jake Steele with a paddock. Takes the mark easily. A lot of space was left. And once he found that space, the kick was centimetre perfect. And Jake Steele marks 30 out directly in front. Bit lax by the Blues defence there.
Yeah, just caught him sleeping a little bit, didn't it? And you can't let a guy who's 6'4" or whatever it is with a huge stretch with his arms as well, just to jog into a hole 30 metres out and have a set shot.
Here comes Jake Steele. He should convert and put North Hobart in front. The kick's not bad. It's straight through the middle. And the Demons lead here at North Hobart Oval. 2 goals straight, 12. Launceston 1-1-7. And we're 13 minutes into the first quarter.
Just noticed, Dave, I've just been keeping an eye on Jared Dakin, one of the young Launceston guys who's been performing extremely well to date this year. He's had a couple of jobs early on in the season on some of the big name players in the association, but it looks like at present that he's got a bit of a open rein today, so he's not going to be a lockdown player by the looks of it. So it'll be good to see him get off the leash and play the way we know he can as an attacking forward.
He was certainly impressive a fortnight ago, going head-to-head against Kieran Lovell as well. Back in the middle, Hardy in the ruck for North Hobart. He wins it down. The Demons again with the numbers as Norton brings the ball inside 50. A great mark taken. Paddy Walker just drifting across. Good work rate from him. He's been lively early. He was one of the more improved performers for the Devils in last year's NAB League campaign, and certainly looks to be continuing his development in the red and blue this year. He's taken the mark about 45 metres out from goal, so it's going to take his best work. But he's actually been awarded a 50-metre penalty here. Now, Jake Smith, he was the man on the mark. I don't know if it was actually to do with him. I think it was a skirmish closer to the middle of the ground, was it, Maxie?
Tim Auckland had a bit of a brain fade. He just started to walk through the protected area between the man on the mark and Paddy Walker lining up for goal. And he started to do it 15 seconds before that. And started, and then he realised he shouldn't. But again, like I said, a brain fade. He walked through the mark, and an easy goal to Paddy Walker.
So instead of kicking from about 55, he ends up kicking from the top of the goal square, and as easy as you like for Paddy Walker. Confidence boost for him, and the Demons, they've got 3 on the board. They lead 3 straight 18 to the Blues 1-1-7, 14 and a half gone in this opening term.
11 points is the margin, so a fast start there to North Hobart. 3 goals on the board, and we've only played 14 and a half minutes or 15 minutes into this quarter. As the ball goes up the middle, Auckland wins it down. Taken there by Seymour. Ball flicks out. Kick high in the air towards half forward. Under it. Taking good mark there is Fletcher Seymour. So Seymour goes wide to the wing. There's a player there in Blackberry who takes it on his chest. Blackberry by hand, back to Hodge. This is where they're good also when they move the ball quickly. Inside 50, Wright's there, Thorpe's there, Wright lets it drop right into his hands. Thorpe there was thinking about going for the mark, but Wright has taken. He's kicked one already. He's right on the boundary line. About 40 out, tough shot. He's going to go back and try and convert. They badly need this one. After controlling the play a little bit early, the Blues, they kicked a goal to get themselves in front. They now trail by 11 points. A lot of interchanges being made. Frenetic first quarter. Entertaining stuff. 16 minutes ticks over. As Alec Wright approaches the man on the mark. Goes to the top of the square. Distance is a worry. Riley's there. It's over the back. Sandrick clears it out there for the Demons. Only as far as Tuthill, who marks about 60 out. Right near the boundary line. Right-hand side of the oval. Kicks in towards the forward line, looking for Hines, but a good punch away there from Bailey Walker, and he's been really impressive early days.
Yeah, he has. He started the game off really well, Foz, and Launceston are going to have to move the ball a lot quicker into the forward 50 there. Like all the North Hobart team, bar probably 4 players, had pushed back into the 50 then.
Bounty throw in, high, Thorpe front position. Allen does well, gets the advantage there of Norton, and the kick smothered there, good smother there from Blackberry. In fact, that was McCulloch there getting the ball. The 2 helmeted players today, McCulloch and Angus Norton. 16, nearly 17 minutes gone. 3 goals straight, 18 North Hobart, Launceston 1-1-7.
So boundary throw in on the pain of 50 here. Launceston's attacking half. Auckland ends up taking the ball in the ruck. Just gets rid of it, says the umpire. Now he'll take it back. Really interested to see how that works moving forward, Maxie. The Blues working the ball inside forward 50. They were so good a fortnight ago against the Tigers. They're inside 50 now as Thorpe wins it down from the stoppage, and Harper in pursuit, but the Demons with the numbers as they just hack the ball to half forward. Menzies was the target. He was out-bodied, but the Demons just able to get the ball past the centre circle. Tuttle under the pump, just gets the handball away, finds his teammate in Ryan Tyrrell, but North Hobart with the numbers as Hamish Allen just works his way outside defensive 50. Jamison House drops what he probably should have taken at the other paint of 50 at North Hobart's end. In the end, some messy football after House was unable to complete the mark. We'll have another stoppage. Attacking side of the wing for the North Hobart Football Club, who've looked really lively early. They're standing up to the challenge against the ladder leaders as Harper feeds that ball out. Launceston going down the line, Wright's the target. Hugh Williams, the former captain, punches it out of bounds for a throw in. So just in front of the Launceston faithful, made themselves at home at the George Miller stand side of the ground. The young Demons, real surprise packet so far, early doors in the season. This is a big test for them, and so far they've well and truly been up to it. 11 points better at this stage of the game as we'll have another stoppage on the wing. Plenty of interesting matchups to watch as the game unfolds. Auckland and Allen once again going head-to-head. I think Allen's probably had the better of that matchup so far. Third stoppage in essentially the same spot here, Maxie. Just rinse and repeat.
It is. Just waiting for whoever can get that little breakaway from the pack here, Anthony. And, Auckland's not having it his own way today.
He does win that ball down, but the umpire has blown the whistle. Holding Advantage taken by the Blues as they work their way inside 50 in the Riley direction. Just got a bit of distance on Sammy Collins and took the mark on the second grab.
And that's that blackberry kick that I was talking about. When he's around a contest like that, you give him a couple of yards out, and that was a good 50-metre kick. Hit Riley on the hit up, clean hands, and I suspect he would finish this off for a goal.
So he's going to be kicking at a tightish angle, be kicking from 35 metres out from goal. He begins his pursuit now. Sam Collins on the mark. That kick fading to the other pocket, and in the end, it's gone out of bounds on the full. So free kick going the way of the Demons. But yeah, love that bit of ball from Jay Blackberry. It's what you touched on before, Maxie. Moving the ball quickly, and that was always to Dylan Riley's advantage. So North Hobart bring the ball back in through Williams. Down the line looking for Allen. Auckland had the sit, but the Blues had the players at ground level. Seymour feeds the handball out. Paddy Walker almost cuts it off for the Demons, as does Angus Norton. Jai Menzies, hurried kick. Out of bounds. Not sure if it's off someone else. The umpire says out of bounds on the full. Thought it may have come off someone else there, Dave, but Fletcher Seymour will take the free kick.
He will indeed. His couple of kicks out from goal. Kicks high inside 50. Big Timber are there. Off hands. Hines is there. Can't pick it up. Dakin working hard. Gets a little handball away back towards right. He taps it on there towards Harper. Throws. Says the umpire was right on the spot, about half a metre away. Free kick is going to go to Nathan McCulloch. So McCulloch in defence. And the Demons are up and about. They're in front early. Little kick now to Fisher. Fisher takes it on defensive 50 right against the boundary line. Not a lot on offer, so he might have to go high here. Now he's got Kilpatrick. He's found himself a little bit of space, but he's still tucked against the boundary line. He's playing a little bit of tempo footy at the moment. He's in no hurry to get it going. Now the umpire invites him to. You can hear on our effects mic as he kicks up the wing. Pepin front position. Taps it away. Gets it again, does Will Pepin. After Hardy. Kick not effective. Casey Brown, kick forward. And he gets his chest of his coach there in Mitch Thorpe. He wheels around. Kicks inside 50. Close to the boundary. Tough spot to mark the ball. Here's Riley. This way, that away. Caught. Handballs it to his opponent in McCulloch. His little kick over the top towards Angus Norton, who takes it at half back. So they're repelling every move at the moment. North Hobart. The the Launceston forward line is not functioning as it has in recent weeks. And there's a quarter time as Caswell takes the mark. Quarter time here at North Hobart Oval. And it's the home team, 3 goals straight, 18. Launceston 1-1-7. That quarter went 21 minutes.